Hi everyone, it's Diane at the Picket Fence Greenhouse and Gardens. Today I have a few plants left in the greenhouse, and I'm working on this bed right here in front, planting some new stuff. I hate throwing things out, so I just basically put them in the ground. I edged it with this natural river rock, which I really love the look of it. I've always, I got them around my pond also, and I just love the river rock. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over into my garden. The weeds, we've had like 5-6 inches of rain in the last week and a half or so. The weeds are really bad. Go in my garden and see how things are going there. I know it's not going to be a pretty sight. I want to plant some marigolds out there today, so let's get going. I'll grab my wagon here. Love my wagon. These are great. So as you can see, things in a couple weeks will look really nice here. I think they'll come around. If they got a little transplant shock right now, but they'll work. The next thing I want to show you before we go into the garden, vegetable garden, is my supertunias in my big tree pots. These had trees in them at one time, and just look at them. We planted these probably a month ago, and they are just really doing really well. We've had some really good rains on them, and I think that's helped. And I've also, put a little fertilizer on them because petunias really like to be fed. So what do you think of those? These are the supertunias, and there's a few wave petunias in there, but they're really shining. I hope I can keep them nice throughout the summer. All right, let's get going. I'm going to go into the greenhouse, and I'm going to be getting marigolds to put in the garden. And as you can see, I got quite a bit of stuff left, but it's all the bigger stuff, which I think I can move yet online. I also got veggie plants, which, it's already June 25th or 24th. And really, probably nobody's going to be planting tomato plants anymore. It's kind of a shame that I have no place to give, nobody to give these to. I don't know what else to really do but to say bye-bye to them and compost them. We're gonna go back here and get my marigolds. I got a few of the big ones left. These are the ones I really like right there. We're gonna plant those, and I have a whole flat over here of some more. So all you YouTube gardening friends, I just want to show you my mess right here. It's actually pretty embarrassing. I haven't been able to get out here with the rains. As you can see, there's a lot of weeds. I'm going to get on them today. Got some of my potato plants, the Kennebec and the Yukon. They actually look pretty good. You got some kohlrabi. I got this all fenced in. Oh, so much to do. I did plant some green beans the other day. Right there. They look pretty good. Just got to get the weeds out of here. And my tomato plants, which we got to get them staked ASAP. So they don't look too bad, but they need staked. And we got a few pepper plants here, and I did plant some celery also. And if you can see here, I have some lettuce. And what else did I plant? Something else in here, I thought. Spinach maybe? Yeah, what a mess. This is pretty disgusting. It wasn't this way a couple weeks ago, and just the rains just wouldn't quit. But I'm going to get this to look better, and then I'm going to try to get some mulch on here to help with the weeds. So bear with me. When we get it all done, I'll show you an update. But everything should be growing pretty good here. I'm making a little progress. I found my lettuce, didn't find my spinach. I don't think they came up. As you can see, I just weeded around the plants for right now. The green beans, I put them up right here on this little fencing that we made. I don't know if it's tall enough, but that's what I had to use. I don't have a lot of space here. I used to garden quite a bit more. Vegetable gardening, it's hard to get done anymore, and it's kind of a shame, but I just got all those flowers and all those other shrubs and plants and perennials to take care of all summer long, and I just don't get out here like I should. But since we got all this nice rain, once I get this cleaned up now, I got to make sure I get it mulched so I don't have to repeat and do this all over again. Because the weeds they grow no matter what. You think you have them all, but in a week's time they'll be back. Hey, it's looking better. All those weeds on the ground, I could leave them, but I think I'm going to rake them off of there because we're expecting another rain, and honestly, I don't want them growing back in. So I'm going to get a rake and rake those. So I'm going to show you my potatoes here. I planted these late, like very late, and they seem to be doing good. I like to mound the dirt up around the base of the plant. I just mound it up as high as I can get them, so that way it produces more potatoes. I don't know if that's true, but it's always worked well for me, and you know, that's just something I've always done. And I noticed the Yukons aren't as nice potato. They probably didn't have very many eyes coming out, sprouts, but the Kennebec, always a good potato, I think. So those are ones I usually like to grow. I have a couple here, volunteers, that actually I planted a few potatoes last year and I didn't get them all dug. Honestly, I don't know if that's why they're here, probably. And I got one over here by the kohlrabies. See, my kohlrabies are starting to come on, but it won't take long once they get growing. And I love kohlrabi, but they grow awful fast and they're ready all at the same time most of the time. So that's why I kind of saved some extra plants. I got some in the greenhouse yet. I can plant another crop. Let's go get that rake. I'm just going to take and scrape this stuff up. There's a lot of them I probably didn't get. I'm going to scrape it up in a pile and throw it in a corner. That way I can get these weeds off of here. So they'll be growing back in as soon as we get a good rain. So, alright, once I got raking, I found out a lot of them I didn't have weeded yet. What a mess. I just shouldn't. What can be done though? When it rains and rains, you can't get out here. I wish I would have mulched this earlier, but tomatoes are doing okay, but I got to get some rings around them ASAP. It's just hard to get everything done, but I'll manage. It'll look better here real soon. This pile here, I'm going to have to go through it and get it out of here. It's just the weeds. I know a lot of people leave the weeds on the ground, which is really good, but it's not good when we're expecting rain and they're going to be coming right back, and I just don't want to have to do that work all over again. So if I can get some mulch down on here, and I'll try to show it to you when we get finished, and you know, we'll go from there. That's all we can do. Well, it looks a little better. Definitely needs some more improvement, but I'm tired. I need a beverage, and I'm going to plant those marigolds right there yet. Once we get them planted, I'm out of here for the day. Take care, you guys. This is Diane at the Picket Fence Greenhouse and Gardens. Get it growing. Hopefully I can make something out of this garden this year and keep things productive here as summer goes on. Bye now. Hey guys, found my mulch. This is actually hay that we bale up for our cattle. Works really good for mulch on the garden also. I don't have a grass clipper, a grass catcher for my mower, so this works just as well. So I'm going to pull some of this off, put it in the wagon, and take it over to the garden and mulch it right now. Alright, we got a load. I'll probably have to come back for a couple more. It ain't that far, so let's go get this on the garden. You know, this stuff's, I use what's available. I don't go out and buy anything or anything like that. We use what's available here on the farm. Alright, getting some around my tomatoes first, and then we got some around my peppers. I'm just going to put it around the plants for now, and then I'm going to cover the whole surface. I just want to do the most important thing right now because it looks like we're going to get some rains. Alright, I'm getting my potatoes done now, putting the hay around them. I think I'm going to go get one more load, maybe two, just to kind of get tidied up here around the plants. From there, I can, you know, mulch as needed. Well, I added some geraniums and some marigolds, and I got hay spread out on the pretty near almost all the surface area. That's going to be it for today, I think. I'm pooped out. I'm tired. This was a lot to do for me, and plus I planted a ton of other stuff today too. So hopefully, you know, we'll see how it goes and how it grows. We still got to get cages around the tomatoes, but I'm waiting for hubby to come home to get that done. What do you think, Roxy? Do you think we're done? Huh? Roxy, are we done? Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, I got a lot of weeds. Anyway, Take care, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Bye.